Hi guys, Flisk here. Welcome to the next part of my Deus Ex playthrough. We had just met the mole people. We dealt with all the mole people stuff, cleared the NSF out of the mole people tunnels, made some people happy, and murdered some cats along the way, purely in the name of skill points. And now we've come to quite a nice little section, and it's one of the first places in the game where you really get a moral choice, and I'll explain what that is when we get to it. However, let's do this. So let's go for these doors here. Close those doors behind us. Okay, so that little hum, that like little hissing noise in the background, the beeping noise, is a camera. Now the way that they work in Deus Ex, if I remember rightly, the green light around the camera, the way obviously the sprites and that worked, that green light there, you can see the little green bit on the wall, that means that there's a camera right the other side, and it's just the way, I don't think we can see it from there at the moment, but it's just the way that the light bleeds through. It's just the way that the game's designed. You gotta forget, you know, you gotta remember that Deus Ex was done in 2001. Okay, so multiple ways, obviously, as per normal, that you can approach the situation. There's a guy patrolling up there, and there's probably going to be some more guys over there. Now, sound-wise, like, he normally could hear me, but there's a door in the way, and doors like that are surprisingly good kind of sound barriers. Probably taken down with a headshot of some description. See if my pistol skill's good enough. It is. This guy's staying dead still.
I'm hit.
Well, apparently, there's obviously a little bit of margin for error. And that margin for error meant that we... There you go, there's that camera I was talking about. See the green light around it? And then, obviously the green the other side. They give it away with their noise anyway. Alarm panels. Again, you can hack those. And you can also hack the turrets, the cameras and turrets themselves, funnily enough. So if you have a shitty computer skill, but a lot of multi-tools, that's another way of going about it. Let's go drink some tea. Right, so we want to loot those bodies, obviously, to get the goodies, but camera's in the way, and because of where the bodies are, we've got to kind of be a bit careful when looting them. So, transmission.
Looks like you're on the right track. That's one of the 3 missing barrels of ambrosia. We'll be sending a team to recover it. See if you find the other 2.
Oops. There we go, quick save. I forgot what the buttons for various things were. That's inventory, there we go. So we'll throw this away. Unfortunately, one of the things they bring with Shifter is it always picks up the most powerful kind of style of weapon when it comes to melee weapons. So if you've got a crowbar, it won't pick up combat knives because crowbars are more powerful. If you had a combat knife and then picked up a crowbar, it would pick it up. With the pistols, however, silenced pistol is usually slightly less powerful per shot than the normal pistol. However, so with that in mind, like obviously every time they have a normal pistol on their corpse, they're going to drop it. I will note, however, that enemies in the later game have less of these normal pistols, so we don't have to worry about them as much. So it's a shame we didn't get any mods or any like kind of equipment off those guys, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Can't have everything, can you? So we need to clear out that side and we need to clear out that side, and there are patrolling enemies both sides. So really all we've got to do is pick a side. Candy? 10mm ammo. Newspaper for you to read. Black helicopters are concerned. Dun dun dun. What's tool? Okay. We're going to come back to this computer and this phone in a moment. And I will explain why in a minute. Lockpick, bioelectric cell. Again, I'm playing on the easiest difficulty, so if it does feel like, if you're like, well, I thought this game was challenging, it is because I'm on the easiest difficulty and no other real reason. I just wanted to do this playthrough for fun and show you all the cool, neat features. I think eventually I will plan to do like a really hard mode playthrough, which requires, well, a lot more kind of effort on my part.
I'm gonna get this pig. Keep looking. Something funny about that guy.
Yeah, very strange when things like that happen. I think we're safe. That's what you mean. Wanted to go kill that guy first because of the footsteps, because it's pretty cool in this room. So this phone here, I believe, if we ring it, there's a number. So this is very odd. You never get that with phones. You normally press them and it like says it's been Wait for it to ring again. Balls. Oh no, wait, I think I did need to log in. My bad. I think it just periodically rings. Display VoIP status and details. 658 658 6581 630 6581 630.
It's Paul's brother.
Kill him. We can't take the chance.
I can talk to him.
Just get out of there. We lost the shipment, but you can still bring me a sample. A few milliliters is enough.
Trust me, he'll come over. UNATCO has a habit of over-indoctrinating their agents. It'll backfire, just like with Paul.
This socket is being monitored. Signing off.
Ooh. So they're clearly referencing me. It's very, yeah, exactly. What the fuck? What the shit? So, I'm not going to obviously reveal any spoilers for you, but there's another guy on the other end of the phone who we don't know who it is at this point, so pretty interesting. The first guy was called Juan on the note, the log thing at the bottom, and obviously, it's Juan Lebedev, the guy we've been sent here to murder. So, I've got to like that camera there. So we've really got to kind of deal with him. Well, see what he wants, because he said he was going to try and talk us, talk us out of it, or talk us over to his side. So we'll see what he wants. We'll see what he wants. Pillars. Has that guy spotted me? Don't think so. No, he hasn't. Assault rifle ammo. Hide behind this pillar. There we go.
I can swear I...
murdered a
Big
guy.
guy. He can't hide for long. I'm hit.
Now, I believe he had a PS20. Yeah, he did, in his hand, which would have been absolutely horrible if he'd have fired at point blank, because even on this difficulty, if it had hit me in the head, that would have hurt. That would have really badly hurt if it had hit me in the head with that. So, honestly, I am just so glad that he did not kill me with that. Obviously, we'll get rid of the SIGs, we'll get rid of the pistol. We might as well equip the PS20, we might as well use it to kill someone. Saves pistol ammo. Public hygiene. Hygiene awareness bonus. Not all the toilets give it. SIGs in the ladies' bathroom. Tut tut. Equip. Interesting. Now, which key? No, I don't want a quick save. So, which key did I get? Don't throw that on the floor. Got a key, didn't we? If we go to notes. No. Logs. Airfield security room added to nano keyring. Okay. Just going to quickly circumnavigate this camera there. Using their blind spots. It's a lot easier in this game than it is in the later Deus Ex games. It's so much harder. Ah, cool, a ladder. Right, unlocked. Let's equip that PS20 we had earlier. Here we go. Probably going to be really anticlimactic.
This is a long-ass shift.
Well, it's about to end right now for you, buddy. I'm going to use that. I'm going to drop the pistol. Sometimes some of the effect noises are a little bit loud in this game, unfortunately, as you can probably hear. Don't know who Erin is. So let's basically do this room and get out while the noise is. It is so loud, the effects in this. So I don't know. It's one of the things that they should have said about. Let's turn off the camera so we don't have to worry about those anymore. Let's open that door. And we'll turn that off, and we'll turn the turret status to enemies. It's not going to be able to shoot anyone there, but we'll turn it to enemies, just in case. Do this plan, and throw the plan, and break the plan. The plan's broken. So 76% will get some darts. I'm going to go this way around because there's something really cool in here. So we've got mod range. What can increase in range? Quite a lot of stuff. Again, I'm going to give it to the assault rifle. Once you've fully upgraded it, it is so good to just have it as a death machine of death. It's ridiculous. An upgrade canister, very, very useful and important to upgrade skills with, obviously. Don't upgrade anything right now. We'll leave it as it is. We'll save that canister just in case. Buckshot. Got full ammo for it. Prod. A lamb. I'll pick it up. Might use it in a bit. And a law. I am the law. This thing is absurd. Its damage is disgusting, and its range is even more so. More people kill themselves with this than they kill enemies with it. It is a single-use, single-shot weapon, and I will tell you right now, that there aren't any tanks you need to fight. There's nothing that you really need the lore for. Most things that you want to fire get rockets at die in one get rocket shot, at least on this difficulty. It takes up, I won't pick it up, I'll show you what it does. It takes up 4 inventory slots, like that. And it's like a straight line, so I could get rid of, like, say, the lockpick, put the lockpick there, that there, and then I have to get rid of 2 things, and then there'll be space for it. It's absurd, and it's disgusting, and it's ridiculous, and it's fantastic because of it. If I fired it in this room, and I was stood, if I fired the GEP gun, in that corner, right there, so this corner here, what would happen is the GEP gun would fire, the rocket would hit the wall, and I would take no damage. Even on my lowest, even at the lowest explosives training and or demolitions and or heavy weapons perk or skill, I would not take any damage whatsoever. If I fired the law there, I would kill myself, or at least very severely injure myself. In fact, do you know what? I will demonstrate that right now, and I hope this doesn't blow up in my face. I'm pretty sure I'm going to die horribly here, unless I just remember it being stupid and I overestimated it in the past. Kaboom! Okay, so it didn't kill me. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. Let's have a look at my health. Hurt my legs a bit. I'm going to just load. So yeah, basically, too long didn't read, the lore hurts. I must have been on a higher difficulty when I remember it. Either that or I fired it at something whose hitbox was a lot bigger than I thought it was and clipped the hitbox right next to me. The lore is super good. You get, I'm trying to think, you get about, I might have talked about them before because I don't know if you found one in the sewer in New York, I can't remember now. You find about 5 or 6 of them, maybe, probably 10 at the most. And I'd say fairly useful in their own way. Let's unlock that. We won't go out that way, but we'll unlock it. We're going to equip the lamb. I think we've already opened this. So I want to kill the guy here without dying, so I want to lam him in the face. Fuck is he? Probably quick save. Hee hee. I think he died. Yeah, he did. Didn't get me any skill points, did it, the bastards? Right, there's another problem over here. Let's see if we can find the problem. Reload. There's the scope button. That's the other problem. He has a sniper rifle. Now, this is, again, it's mod recoil, so that's going to go straight on the assault rifle. Again, as I'm sure you can imagine, this kind of game, sniper rifles are very much kind of, even on low difficulty like this is, they will quite happily one-shot you with a sniper rifle. Quite happily, without fail, if they see you, that is. They will quite happily hit you in one and one-shot you. Yep, he hit me. He hit me again. They rarely ever miss as well. I think he's running now. Yeah, he's running. Okay, easy difficulty. He hit me twice. And right arm, left leg and torso. My torso's on 50 health out of 100. 2 shots. They can one-shot you on the lowest difficulty. Possibly 2-shot you in the head. Sniper rifle enemies are dangerous as balls. And even on the lowest difficulty, you have to watch out for them. I'm going to fully heal myself and use some medkits. 3 medkits. Ow is all I can say to that. That was super, super painful. I'm going to save my skill points. Head up here. This guy completely fucked me with his... But we got some 50 or 30 Aut 6 ammo. Right, let's cause some havoc then, shall we? Let's quick save and wreck some people. Now you can't go prone in this game, so we're just gonna crouch. It's exploding barrels, and the people who get hurt a lot when you shoot exploding barrels. Like that. And they even damaged me slightly. It is so fun doing that. It's unnecessary, but it is so fun. Don't think we can hit that one, because the hitbox of the helicopter is huge. Yeah, I mean, I can aim at it by there, look, see? That's how big the hitbox is. Yeah, I think this is where I fired the law in here once, and it just wrecked me, because I fired it towards, like, over there, and it hit the helicopter hitbox right in front of my face. Let's reload. I got much ammo for the 30-06 anymore. It is pretty good. I mean, I've got, I think, a scope for this, so I might as well use this a bit more. We hit him anyway, I believe. So, yeah, we did hit him anyway, and 7 skill points awarded. Now, one thing I should mention, I believe, I might not be right, but I believe that one of these guys actually has... Oops. There we go. I believe one of these guys, there we go, has a flamethrower. I mean, I think the guy who has it is now an X guy, but we'll soon find out. I should probably use the assault rifle more. I haven't got a shotgun yet either, but once I get one, we'll be fine and dandy. See what it is. Darts. I've got space for a thing in my inventory to do, yeah, cool. I'm sure one of these guys has a flamethrower. Yeah, there we go. Flamethrower guy. Oops.
Quiet.
Oh, there's another guy. Screw you, buddy. Screw you, guy. Screw you, buddy. Yeah, the enemies can give themselves away as well. If you make noise, but you're somewhere safe, somewhere they can't get to, or somewhere that they won't find you, or they'll like drop their alert before they find you. If you make some noise, if you melee a box, or if you do what I did and throw like a combat knife across the room, they'll come, and they'll be like, "The fuck was that?" Like, what the fuck? And you can, if you've got like stereo headsets like I do, you can actually hear, like, you can hear where they are, what they're doing. I'm sure there was a way of getting up there where that weapons crate is. Sure there was a way. I might have to stack some boxes.
Quiet.
Fuck you. Yeah, you're not gonna shotgun me that easily, asshole. Just thinking how to get up there. I mean, I don't know what's in it. I can't remember. It's been a long time. Might be just completely crap. Might be 30-06 ammo. Where is it? I think I found it. Aha, and lo and behold I have. Jumping noise from Deus Ex. So I'm just going to point out again, I mean I've pointed out in almost every single one of these, but I'm going to do it again because it's worth pointing out. The new Vision mod is fantastic. It's a pure wall floor object textures mod, and it looks fantastic. Okay, it's the images that they use are like repeated, but they are all high quality. You know, and even things like this walkway here. It's fantastic. It basically adds a little bit of shine onto a fantastic game. The game didn't need it, but the game was still good without it. But it's nice to have. Now what I want to do here, land on top of there. And it was rockets. Was it WP rockets? Let's have a look at the logs. And some, no, normal rockets. That's actually really good picking up rockets, by the way. See how many, we've got 20 ammo, and we've got 20 normal rockets, and we've got 4 white phosphorus rockets. Which is fantastic, having that much ammo for the get gun. So, there are multiple ways to escape. This is my favourite way to go out. Quick save it here. Where's the button? Oh, right. Right, it's probably going to have a loading screen here. Yep. With the new textures, obviously it takes a little bit longer to load in the individuals. Not too much longer if you've got a decent PC. It's worth it.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev. We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield.
Ah! Right. Get rocket time. My game unfreezes itself. Is my game frozen? No, please tell me my game's not frozen. We're done. Oh no, this is bad. Oh, 1 second then. Just gonna have to close Deus Ex. Where is it? Alright, let's load it back up again. So yeah, I'm really sorry about that. I have never crashed there before. I have played through on this computer the entirety of Deus Ex with Shifter. I believe my quick save will still work. Yep, with Shifter and with New Vision, and you know, every other mod I've got on it. It has never done that before, so I honestly don't know what happened there. Not sure. Very strange. I mean, the game is prone to crashing. It ran on the old Unreal Engine. It has all of the problems associated with the old Unreal Engine. In the words of Yahtzee, it is as easy to break as a wet Weetabix. So obviously it has its own problems. It's probably when that door tried to shut on me.
This is the terminal at LaGuardia owned by Juan Ivanovich Lebedev.
Let's get rid of this.
We're certain based on what you've discovered that he's working with terrorists. Your orders are to locate and kill him. We're sending you a map of the airfield.
There we go. Ideally you want them to be hostile because, well, they are hostile already to begin with, but ideally you want them to be actively hostile, like attacking you, because if you kill them when they're not, they don't give you skill points sometimes, and it's a little bit... I feel like you should be given skill points for being a bit more sneaky, but nah. So, okay, so that was the same message that we got in the security office. Helicopter, obviously. I believe this is the thing that opens up and lets the helicopter out, I think, because we went down there, walked along. No, I think that entrance is elsewhere, that hatch is elsewhere, I'm not sure actually, with regards to that. So, environmental hazard, oh my god, but a big one this time, one that's actually quite, can be quite painful. Let's open it up. pick the lock. Let's quick save here. So to save time, obviously multiplayer, you can go out doing this and getting on with this. Ermagerd, like electricity things. So what we want to do is we want to open all those first. So those boxes are opened. So it makes it easier for us to I should probably remember what the buttons are next time. I threw my fucking gun. I wanted inventory. There we go. So if we go to our orgs, we've got an environmental resistance one, radiation and other toxins. It might work, it might not. Let's find out. No. But it is zapping the BE energy, and it is hurting me a little bit. So we can turn off that. I dropped my gun again, but we'll just quickly pick it back up. So with the electric fields, they tend not to hurt you as much as they could. However, the downside to that, obviously, so the downside to that, they don't hurt as much, yes, but the downside to them not hurting you as much is that they zap your bioelectrical energy. And so I'm just going to recharge myself. Right, we're going to run in here, break that. Some fucking tech goggles and an EMP grenade, which I don't want. So yeah, but I believe it did hurt us a little bit. Let's have a look at our health. It did. It hurt our head. Our head more than anything else, really. So I'm just going to heal up there. Use a medkit. I thought I could be a little bit cheeky there, and just gonna. Oh yeah, there was nothing in there that we wanted, was there? So we can actually save a bit of health and a bit of bioelectrical energy, so we don't have to go in there. See a little bit of medkit. With these, you want to catch. With these, what you want to do is you want to try and catch a camera when it's not quite pointing at you, or if you do catch one, just go underneath the other one. Wait for it to not be angry anymore. Make sure you're still crouched so you're out their cone of view, and then voila. Once you're in, you don't have to worry about the cameras anymore. Again, it's a recoil mod. Again, go straight on the assault rifle. See, the binoculars are useful, except that pane of glass with the new vision mod with the red light behind it, you can't see out because it's just red. But computer terminal, let's hack this bastard. We want to, we want to turn this camera. We want to make this, better for us. So we're going to turn off those. We're going to turn off. Okay. So the turrets attack enemies as well. The main point of these is they are mainly, you don't have to do any of these towers, you don't have to go into any of them at all. They are purely optional, and all they are there for is they'll have, that one had some ammo and a mod drop. So you want to have, if you want that equipment, especially if you're playing on a harder run through or a no kill run through where you want the extra extra ammo for various special things. It is extremely important that you go to all of these to get as much ammo as you can. Get a lot of lockpicks, but that's fine. But the thing is, we'll pick up some rockets, so it's fine. It's not a waste. We picked up some rockets. Again, that just shows you can get a GEP gun without choosing a GEP gun at the start, but as I mentioned on my first video, the reason you pick a GEP gun even if you're doing a no-kill run through, a get gun is fantastic for destroying bots and destroying turrets and things. It has those uses, not just like human uses. But the thing is that on the very first level, you can pick up a mini crossbow, you can pick up a sniper rifle. You do not need to pick either of those at the start, so you might as well pick the get, because you'll get more out of picking the get gun. It's as simple as that. You get more out of picking the get gun. Oh, they did send us a map, didn't they, of this airfield? Yeah. So military robot here, military robot here, military robot there. There's like 2 or 3 in here. They're lying bastards. Boathouse, barracks, airplane hangar, and elevator. That's where we came up. That's and all these guard towers. There's one there, which is that one over there. There's one on the other side of the boathouse, and there is one in the corner here, but that's inconsequential, I think. But obviously there's multiple bots, there's lots, so we don't want to be those explosive crates in case the bot shoots said explosive crates, which would be bad for us, very bad for us. Obviously cameras have a limited cone of view. I'm aiming right at right in the cameras, like where it would, if I was standing near it, it would look at me, but obviously I'm nowhere near for its detection, so it's fine. We're quite slow with heavy weapons. We'll get something else out so we can go quicker. Fuck is this bot? There it is. It's gonna blow this fucking explosive crate here. Freaking smoke. I suppose that's really, well, it's not realistic looking, but an explosive barrel would not just, Oh god, oh, there's 2 of them. There goes one. Come on, go on. Yeah, there we go. Whew. They're great for skill points, but they hurt like fuck if they are allowed to shoot you for more, an extended period of time. We'll heal ourselves with 2 medkits there. They're great for skill points, they are bad for your health. Especially, I thought there was only 1 more, but there were 2 more. And there's another one over there, and there's a guy there, and there's other things. There was some ammo here, and just like, what the fuck? Did not expect another bot to be there. I'm just going to blow these barrels up because I'm not going to be anywhere near them when they explode, in case they accidentally explode on me. Go again, blow more barrels up. So, because like I said, we don't want to be next to the bloody barrels when they explode, it's bad. Right, let's go up here. One of these places, on one of these crates, there's some ammo in one of them somewhere. I can't remember which one. I'm sure one of them had ammo in somewhere. Oh, it might be over there actually. Let's go into this way. I suppose this is one way of getting around the bots. Yeah, it's definitely one way. The boathouse. Boathouse. There's also another bot around there as well, but we'll come to that when we get there. Oh, it must be down the other end. Let's get out of the camera. Do not want to trigger that alarm, that'd be bad for us. Okay, let's cut it a little tight. Went out of their range, so it couldn't look at us anymore because it can't look at you down there. Which is lucky for us. More 10mm ammo, which I think we're full of. No, we're not quite. It was prod charger ammo we were full of, wasn't it? Buckshot. Well, that one's a bit useless, just some a lockpick for a 10mm ammo. Again, that shotgun ammo might have been useful for someone who kept the sawn off. And it might also have been useful for someone you know, it might also have been useful for someone who, like the binoculars, sorry, might also have been useful for someone who, like, really meticulously plans their every single move. I don't. Well, A, because I played it a lot, and B, because I just go gun-ho, and if I die, well, I just reload. Obviously, I'm abusing the quick save, quick load feature a lot. I don't, you know, just for those people who've just watched this one first, I abuse the quick save, quick load feature purely because I'm streaming for fun, and I want you guys to be able to watch. What I don't want is, I thought you could blow these up. We'll see if there's any more, like, we'll deal with the boathouse first. Yeah, you know, if I die, I don't want to, you know, have to, like, you know, forget to load, and then that'd have been a waste of the stream, you know, like you know, recording for ages and then having to go back and re-record because there's a load of it you missed because I died, or, you know, I don't want you to have to re-watch stuff.
I saw somebody. Maybe just a homeless guy.
Maybe just a homeless guy. I'm in the middle of a military, like a robot-controlled thingy, you know, airplane hangar place thing, and there is no way in hell that, like, a homeless guy would, you know, and if he would, well, that's shitty security you got there, bub. Right, I want to headshot this guy. Come on, come on. There we go. Hey. And that is everyone. Cool. There's another barrel of amber over here.
Great. That should make sure you and I won't miss any shots. I've notified the recovery team. 1 barrel left. We think this one may actually be on Lebedev's jet.
Just blowing up the TNT casually, because, you know, you don't want to be next to the bastard TNT that blows up. It's as simple as that. Multi-tool, very useful. Is this the key I've been wanting? East gate key. No, it isn't. What I really want, I'm hoping this guy has it. What was that? East gate key. I'm gonna eat some food. Security tower key. It is the same key for all of the security. It's the same key for all of the towers. So, like, you could theoretically, I know that later on you get loads of lockpicks. Like, you get more lockpicks than you can use sometimes. But if you're running, you know, low on lockpicks, you can ignore the towers, kill that guy, and then just, you know, open all of the towers with the key. That's one way of doing it. And I'll open that last one with the key. There's no point me using a lockpick. Right, let's turn on the. Let's turn on the light. Explosive barrels. Buckshot we don't need. And an inlet pipe. Okay. Surface before I drown. Like a pleb. Blub blub blub. Right. Let's have a look. So obviously, this was the other way of coming from the helicopter pad, I believe. So that sewer pipe, I think, led to there, and from there you can obviously assault the boathouse first. You kill, you know, you do like a frogman style, like, yeah, the guy with the flamethrowers here, and he's looking around, and then you're down here, and you just go blah 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 blah, and you know, you pull him in. You know, you pull him in like, you know, spy movie style, and you pull him over, and the other guy's like, what the fuck was that? I mean, I prefer going the elevator way. It's just because it means you don't have to backtrack to get all the items and, you know, the skill points for killing and stuff. But this is an alternative way to do it. And if you want to get the tower key quicker and go for the towers later, it'd actually be better to do it this way, to be honest. So, we've got to try and get to there. Oh, the camera's spotting us. That one's spotted us somehow. but we're just gonna. Oh yeah, forgot. We got the key, haven't we? So we can use our nano key ring to unlock it, and in we go. And this one again will turn off the security. What else was in here? Sniper rifle. So that is great. That gives us another clip of 30-06 ammo, something we are running out of because I use it way too much. And it kind of does explain actually why loads of NPCs actually give you the option to like buy as many 30-06. Like almost every NPC you can buy off near the start of the game has near the NPC at the start of the game has like, you know, they're selling 30-06 ammo. It's very odd. They all seem to have bloody 30-06 ammo coming out of their ass. Ah, yeah, it's up there. Now I remember. Knew there was like a little thingy bob with some stuff in it. Here we go. Now,
I think we got cops.
okay, we're gonna quick load there, and hopefully it didn't quick save in the middle of a yeah. What the fuck? Okay. Don't think there was anything over. Oh, no, there is. Yep. Multi-tool and lockpick. See? Exploring is worth it and useful. Quick save. Okay, there were two guys down here, weren't there? So how should we deal with them? Run up and charge prod them, I guess? Fuck it.
I swear I heard something.
Right.
Uh-oh.
Neutralise him. That's how you use the prod. You neutralise with the, if there's multiple guys, they do this for ages. So you neutralise them, and then you go for the, you know, you go from front to back and neutralise them one after the other. So there's loads of airplane noises, but this looks like the most rubbish airfield ever. I mean, what the fuck? So gas grenade. Actually, I will use the gas grenade here. I'll show you why. Or how. Don't need the combat knife. Let's equip this. Fuck. That's not where I wanted to use it, to be honest. Yeah, fuck it. Let's rush this guy. Rush, 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 rush. Quiet. Unlucky mate. Unlucky mate. Another pistol. Oops. Again, luckily, you don't have to do this very much for the rest of the game. You barely get any normal pistols later on. It's actually a rarity, so... Right, East Gate Tower key. Well, East Gate key. Ah, now there are multiple ways to do this. I usually don't...
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Oh, piss off. Don't think they're going to come outside and looking for me, because they're just inside, aren't they? Trying to abuse the AI on Deus Ex. There are ways. There we go. Let me drop it. There we go. Now I need this crate, so I'm going to activate my muscle. Pick it up. It's too heavy to lift because the crate's on foot. No! There we go.
Quiet. I think we got cops.
Piss.
Nothing. I guess we're safe.
Game can be
I
a
heard something.
such a piss take sometimes. Ah, there we go. Right. So obviously, if I break this goddamn glass, someone's going to come running. Okay? Unfortunately, now this is something that there is in Deus Ex Invisible War, but unfortunately there's nothing that allows you to, you know, 5914 for the hanger code. Was it 5941 or 5914? 5914. In Deus Ex Invisible War, there is something that you can actually use to kill glass quietly. It's actually extremely useful in multiple situations, not just for stealth runs, but just to make your life easier. I will open these, unless I get a key for them, I will open them with a get rocket to save me some lockpicks. What am I gonna have?
I heard something.
Come on, get him to open it. Try these guys to open the door for us. Oh, the alarm did activate. Right.
I got this one.
Yeah, man. Yay! To save lockpicks, get them to open the door for you. It's still locked, so make sure that you don't close it. How that wasn't a headshot, I don't know. That was lucky as fuck. Forgot that there was a turret there.
They found us.
Flare darts, again, it's quite rare. Oh, I forgot to use my gas grenade. I was going to just chuck it in here for the front door, but then I decided to go around the other way. Blah. You. Darts on the dartboard. Already got enough dart ammo, but yeah, darts on the dartboard. How cool is that? There we go. Brick. Voila. Secret room. Oh yeah. Another law. Oh, another scope. That's 2 scopes. Let's pick up some more mini crossbow, tranquilizer dart ammo. Barracks dormitory. So that's the key for the room upstairs, and some 30-06 ammo. Woo, 30-06. What else is there? Nothing there. Nothing useful. What else we got? Again, nothing useful. No public hygiene awareness bonus for JC Denton today. Never mind. Right. Do I have... I keep telling now. No, that's not a key for that. That's fine. Once you know relative distances, it hurt the box, but I was a little bit too far back for that. Flares and a lamb, useless. Darts that we've got full of and cigarettes are useless. Bioelectric cell multi-tool. No. I have full multi-tools, I should probably use them more. Cool. Can I get out? Can I get out the same way I came in? Must be able to, shouldn't I? Of course I can. Well, it's a different window, but it'll do. There's one more final tower. Of course, when you've not got a lockpick, you can just run in because multi-tools, more goddamn multi-tools, all of the multi-tools in the universe. Basically, you feel, in terms of leveling up your lockpick and multi-tool skill, you can just dump loads of points into it and not dump any points into hacking, or use the points you spend on hacking on those, or use some weapon points on them. I myself, I level them up a little bit. Let me just check out my skill points. I've got 1,222, and we've leveled them both up once. I'll probably level up lockpicking if I level up something else again. Not sure what to level up. I'm trained, I'm advanced in computers. So, interesting. Now, I am going to backtrack a little bit here, and I do apologise. You can just, if you're not interested in this, you can just skip through about 5 minutes or something like that. Because I completely forgot there was a room right back at the... didn't know you could go up there either. There's a room right back at the helicopter pad area. Yeah, there is stuff in there. I thought so, but how do I get up? There is a room I forgot to show you, and it's really, really cool. And there is some useful stuff in there that I'm actually going to want anyway, so I will be going back there just for my own, like, of my own accord. Oh, I know, we'll grab a box from the boathouse. There's some boxes in the boathouse, aren't there? So we'll go to the boathouse. It won't take very long, because once you've cleared all this area, this, you know, this doesn't take very long to just backtrack. So we're just going to run in here, and we're going to run back to where we came from, call the elevator, go down. It'll take a minute. There we go. Can't believe I forgot about this. This is so ridiculous. I always like doing it as well and going there. I completely forgot. And of course, as you can see, all the bodies from before are still there, and all of the weapons and ammo they had on. So if you go to a new area where you've got a new, you know, a loading screen to go to, and you forget to loot a corpse, just go back. Just go back and loot it. It'll still be there, unless it's like a proper transition where you can't, you know, unless it's a proper transition where, you know, the area changes, like you can't go back there again, like it's a story transition or something. But if it's something like what I just did, I can go straight back there. 2 reasons to come here. First, well, I'm just waiting to get the helicopter. First reason, an ATM, so, you know, money. Easy mode, 750. And we've now got 5,000 credits, that's awesome. Okay, there's also a bioelectric cell, a basketball and some other shit. Newspaper, oh, book, what have we got? The Manor was Thursday, Jacob's Shadow, and Art of War by Sun Tzu. What is it, this one? Attack by Stratagem. Sun Tzu said, in the practical art of war, the best thing of all is to take the enemy's country whole and intact. To shatter and destroy it is not so good. So too, it is better to recapture an army than to the entire army entire than to destroy it. To capture a regiment, a detachment, or a company entire than to destroy them. Hence, to fight and conquer in all your battles is not supreme excellence. Supreme excellence consists in breaking the enemy's resistance without fighting. Wise words, to be fair. Right. Now, we opened this door earlier on the security thing, and I completely forgot to go back in. You get skill points, which is a ballistic armor, which is fantastic for those of you playing on higher difficulties. That is actually necessary if you're playing on higher difficulties. It's so useful. I think it's this one. Yep. The pinball machine closes and opens the door. And I think in a trope of the developers thought of everything, I believe there's a, yeah, if you hit the pinball machine and run in here, you aren't trapped because there's a goddamn button to open and close it. That absolutely invoked the developer thinks of everything trope. Absolutely in its entirety. That's fantastic. It's just great. It's great. So we're going to save it here. We're almost done. We are almost done, by the way. I know this is a very, very long video. It's almost an hour. I tried to keep them about half an hour to an hour. So we're just going to go over just go over an hour today. We're going to pick up the boxes from the boathouse. We're going to find out what's in that weapon crate up in the cargo container. Ooh, and those lorries again. Can't believe I completely forgot. There were some trucks, wasn't there, with doors that I wanted to get gun instead of rocket. Instead of lockpick. And obviously, you know, like it was going to save me some lockpicks, wasn't it? But I wanted to do this after I'd, you know, killed the boathouse. So, voila. Get guns are not just good for killing robots and stuff, they are good for destroying doors and locks as well. Oh yeah, I did pick up, where are we? Where's my, I don't have a shotgun. If I go to ammo, yeah, we go. 12 gauge sabot shells. A 12 gauge shotgun shell surrounding a solid core of tungsten that can punch through all but the thickest of hardened steel armor at close range. However, its ballistic profile will result in minimal damage to soft targets. Ergo, basically what it doesn't explicitly say, but what sabot ammo is great for is robots. It will wreck bots. And it is what it is designed for. If you run out of get rockets, or for some people, going to activate run speed to go a bit quicker, or for some people you you know, run out of go on, I want to pick it up. Can I pick it up while I'm on the ladder? Can. That's how you do it. You pick it up, you go up on the ladder, and then it's not the same one though, is it? I'm being a dumbass. I'm using all my BE energy. It's not even the same bastard one. Where the fuck is it? It's over here. Yeah, so that is a great alternative method for killing bots by using sabot rounds. Huh. I honestly thought that I could get up there somehow. There's got to be a way, isn't there? And I found it, of course. There we go. I've got bioelectric cells. Like, you never run out of those. I barely use my... There's only one org I really use a lot, and I don't have it yet. Then there's two I use a lot, and I don't have either of them yet, so... it's also why I'm saving the org upgrade canister. I think that's high enough to get up there with just that, I believe. We shall find out. So if everything's happening, I forgot to backtrack. I am wasting time picking up stuff so I can get some goodies. I had a crash. It's all happened in this recording, ladies and gentlemen. Was around here somewhere. Yeah, it's the other side of this one. There we go. And then, yeah. So I had to use my speed and maybe something good in here. Accuracy. Worth. For a mod, that's fantastic, that is. Yeah, so I had to use, I mean, there would have obviously been other ways if I could have been asked and been a little bit more patient to get up there, because there's some more crates there, isn't there? I completely forgot about those goddamn crates on the other side of the gate. But obviously, you know, that just shows that there is another way to get extra items. I had to use 2 orgs to do that. If I'd have used those other boxes, I wouldn't have needed 2 orgs, but that's me being a pleb, isn't it? Right. So, we remember the code? Yes, we do. 5914. And I mispressed. 5914. There we go. 50 skill points advancement bonus. Okay, so we're almost at the end of this level. Some pretty cool stuff going on here. Who's that, I wonder?
You can relax, JC.
It's Paul.
I told the troops to stand down. That's right. I'm working for the NSF. I'll meet you at the 747.
Dun dun dun.
Excellent work. I underestimated your abilities. You work for the NSF? Listen to what I've got to say. We don't have much time. You got that right. UNATCO will have a team here in a few minutes. The Grey Death is a man-made virus. Everyone up to the President is at UNATCO's mercy as long as UNATCO controls the supply of ambrosia. You believe that? We have proof. We need to get the ambrosia to Hong Kong. Heard of Tracer Tong? He can help us synthesize it ourselves. You better step away from the jet. Your boss is my next objective. Join us, JC. Talk to Lebedev. He can convince you.
He's trying to convince me. So we've got bots here. A word of advice for those of you who try it. And it is one of the things that people wish they'd done at this point. They wish that you could... They split the game in two, kind of separate storylines from here. But obviously, you know, considering that they didn't, you know, it's fantastic. So, lol at those octagonal engines. That's kind of funny. But yeah, Paul is invincible.
Get on the plane. We're almost ready to go. Blackmail of the U.S. government could not possibly escape the notice of the United Nations. Don't be so quick to trust the UN. Are you kidding? The UN's about the only chance we've got these days. If the U.S. spirals into another civil war, a pretext, nothing more. The whole project of world government, going back to the League of Nations, has been funded and manipulated mainly by wealthy bankers. Is that so? Remember that the UN itself was built on land donated by John D. Rockefeller. Get on board. A UNATCO security squad will be here any minute. The wealthy have always been the ones to profit from one world government. More later. You better get moving. The United Nations' secret goal... Well, this is David Rockefeller's description from a half a century ago. The supranational sovereignty of an intellectual elite and world bankers. The UN was founded not to end war, but to gradually dissolve national governments and replace them with a globalist meritocracy. Average people never benefit from government and business on a scale they can't even understand. Go!
See, he talks a lot of sense about the real world right now, you know, not just in this game, but things aren't as desperate as they are in this game. But, you know, he does talk a lot of sense. Does Mr. Paul Denton, funnily enough. Yeah, you can't get in that way, but you can get into the cargo hold. I will say this, however, before we trigger the conversation, he is invulnerable. Everything else here isn't, and they go hostile and you get skill points off and kill them. Paul is invulnerable, and if you try and kill him, he will, even if you're really, really good at dodging him and blah blah blah, he will eventually kill you because he is invulnerable and you are not. So don't try. It's as simple as that. Don't worry, people that have tried, I've tried. You can't kill him.
Hey, you're the guy the feds sent? I have something for you.
How do you know anything about the feds?
Oh, Lebedev, all his people right now, they're running around like ants thinking it's gonna be a raid. Rich bastard probably has some kind of drug deal about to happen. Anyway, filch this stuff from a guy's locker. I'm selling a recoil weapon mod for 400. I also have some shotgun shells I'll give you for 300.
400.
Here's 400 for the recoil weapon mod.
Appreciate it.
GG. Easy mode. Nope. Easy mode, and that is another recoil mod, and again, it's less recoil.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Maybe later.
Fucking Harold. What a dude. What an absolute dude.
Hold fire.
Hold fire.
Easy, we don't want any trouble. Hope you decide to join up. Hurry up. The UNATCO security squad won't be far behind.
So yeah, they're all green, so... And you won't come back here ever again, so if you want to loot stuff, loot stuff, loot. Get as much loot as you can, because you aren't coming back here ever again once you leave this area.
Your brother makes some sense, doesn't he?
He does, to be fair.
This was our last chance to do something about the plague. We'll protect you from your UNATCO buddies.
Well, yeah, I suppose he will try. You'll try, matey, but you won't succeed. Now, some people wish that you could have gone like this way. You could have murdered Paul, Lebedev, everyone, and just be like, oh yeah, wrecked. You can't, unfortunately. I say unfortunately because it'd be nice to have that kind of option to play that way. I think I've looted everything I can here, so there's no point continuing. Let's go over here. I think there might be some more crates over here. I'm not quite sure. No, nothing down there. In here, over here. Nope, nothing. Nothing at all. Okay, so There are multiple ways. This is the first big moral choice. There are multiple ways. You can kill one Lebedev. You cannot kill one Lebedev. You can... Okay, if you don't kill him, I will spoil it for you now, because you will know if you do this yourself, and I will tell you. As I go la, 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 for like 20 seconds if you don't know. If you don't kill one Lebedev, he will die anyway. And if you do kill him, it is not really of any consequence to you, really, in terms of how the game plays. If you kill him, he dies anyway. Okay, end of the spoilers there. But I'll explain more as we go. Fucking flush your toilets, people. What is this? Insanity of no one flushing their goddamn toilets anymore. So yeah, it's all... And with the texture mod, this part is just fantastic. It's cool stuff. Also, this is a really, really cool... I mean, look at this shit. I'll just make myself a beer. I'll have some food. Look at the fucking leg room. Well, these guys have got a good leg room, and these guys are good. These guys at the front, fucking... like a football pitch kind of room. So, I am going to go everywhere but the end of this level, because I want to get all the stuffs. Private quarters, added to that keyring. So... there you go, see? Again, another way to save on stuff. But, first, let's go downstairs. And what do we have downstairs? We have... well, unfortunately, we have a grand total of fuck all, actually. Which is a shame. Is there anything down here, is there? I don't know, we'll find out. Nothing down there. I don't know if these contain anything, can't remember. Don't think they do, though. It's a very, very inefficient use of packaging and stuff, though. Aha! Oh, yeah, ambrosia.
That's the last one. Good work.
Let's recharge this. Cool. So, 100 skill points for that. Right, I am actually going to use some multi-tools. I know you can get the code somewhere, I can't remember where. But I'm just going to use... wait, what is it? Nah, I can't remember what it is. Well, let's just use 2 multi-tools. We've got loads of multi-tools, it's fine. In fact, there was like, what, 3 we couldn't pick up because we were full? So whatever, augmentation canister. This one is EMP shield, ballistic protection. Fucking A. This is one of the ones I really, really love. Ballistic protection. It's fantastic, is ballistic protection. And 2 scope mods as well. It's quite a bit ridiculous, to be honest. Probably going to find the goddamn code now, aren't I? Just meandering around here. Assault rifle ammo? Oh shit, he fucked up TV. Right, 1 Lebedev. Okay. You can either kill him or you can not kill him. It doesn't make a bit of difference. I believe you get more skill points and more credits if you kill him. So, there is that. So, first what we'll do is the cube. And I believe that's got the goddamn... Yeah, I was almost right. It's 99 and it's 05, I think. Now, what he has on here is a goddamn Magnum, okay? So if we just look at this Magnum here. Right, okay, my base damage is 12 times plus 10% for like weapon skill and blah blah blah. 13 damage per shot with a stealth pistol. With the Magnum it's 18 damage per shot. 6 round clip. Reload time 1.8 seconds. Reload time for this 0.9 seconds. A long reload time for the Magnum. Just put that in context. The base damage of my assault rifle is 3. Base damage of the sniper rifle is 27. Base damage of the get gun is 330. But yeah, it's one of the unique weapons in the game that Shifter added in. It's a Magnum. You know, how cool is that? It uses 10mm ammo, like the pistol in this game. Oh yeah, interestingly, the pistols in this game, they use 10mm ammo, not 9mm, so they're more powerful than the conventional weapon. But just for ease of purpose, the Magnum also uses 10mm ammo. So yeah, we could keep it. I mean, it depends how I want to play this playthrough, really. I mean, eventually I'm going to silence probably the assault rifle and get a sniper rifle, a special sniper later on. The silence. I've also got the tranquilizer dart, which is the tranquilizer gun, which is silenced to a degree. Don't know, you know. Okay, I know. I will get rid of the stealth pistol, because there's a special stealth pistol you can get later on called the LaGuardia, which is like a more powerful. Basically, it's a more powerful stealth pistol, similar to how the Magnum is more powerful 10mm. I will use the Magnum for the moment. Wow, there we go. I believe, I will just test this, but I believe, yeah, it's got more, like, powerful, sounds more like the sniper rifle than it does 10mm, so it's pretty cool. Well, we might as well kill, well, never done with it, okay, let's talk to him first anyway.
What?
Easy now, Agent. UNATCO has a policy against killing unarmed prisoners. We have much to learn from each other.
We're assuming control of the airfield. The vaccine will be returned to the international authorities.
Don't you want to hear why your brother came over to our side?
He makes his own decisions.
You know he wouldn't betray UNATCO without a reason.
Good work. Now finish the job.
He surrendered. He's an unarmed prisoner. UNATCO policy protects him.
Terminate the prisoner, Agent. If you are too afraid, you are ordered to return to base on Manderley's authority. There is a helicopter waiting. I have the command here now.
If you know something, just...
The question you've got to ask.
UNATCO has briefed me on my augmentations. Get to the point.
Return to base, Agent Denton. I will handle this.
Your parents were murdered precisely.
That's a pretty big...
You didn't have parents.
Leave us.
Sounds like a picture-perfect description of the NS.
Think big.
You have disobeyed.
Do you think...
There's a plot.
But where?
Go on.
I can tell by the expression on your friend's face that she knows where I'm heading. UNATCO is completely correct to think that Tracer Tong will soon
Sorry, I skipped past the
understand
chat, by the way.
Ambrose. He was the one who was going to receive the shipment.
Why tell me all this?
I've said nothing that UNATCO won't find on this plane's computer. But here's the secret. This is what Paul was so interested to hear from Tracer Tong.
Manderley will be disappointed in your insubordination.
I killed him, I got the skill points. That's...
Congratulations, Agent. You are one of us after all. I confess I had my doubts. Your helicopter is waiting at the airfield.
He also has nothing on his body, by the way.
We can say what we like in the paperwork.
We can say what we like in the paperwork. And it's funny because obviously at the moment you're still friends with her, but that's quite an interesting thing compared to what's going on in the world today, isn't it?
That is how it is done.
Like,
Swift and quiet.
people, making things up in the paper, police reports and police shootings, all that kind of thing.
Good work.
Dun, dun,
now
dun.
get to the helicopter.
So, the reason I skipped past the chat is because I was afraid didn't know, I forgot whether Anno interrupts you and kills him or whatever. Basically, what he tells you is that your parent, what he says anyway, is that your parents weren't biologically your parents; they were just employees that basically adopted you and raised you, and they weren't killed in a car accident. They were killed because they wanted to cover up. They wanted to reveal the cover up and all this kind of stuff. The next kind of couple of hours of gameplay is really, really kind of, the world turns up on its head.
That is how it is done.
The gaming, what world turns up on its head? The game world turns upside down, and basically everything goes to pot. So that's how I've chosen to done it. Before I continue, what I will say is that you can kill Agent Navarra there. She is not invulnerable. And the guy who's watching you, I mean Alex's name, Alex Jacobson, he covers up for you. But he's like, Jesus Christ, JC, what the fuck? And JC's like, I didn't like where this was heading, blah 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 blah. You can kill him, her, and not Juan Lebedev, and he dies anyway. You can kill him and her, or you can just kill him. I just killed him, the skill points, and I also wanted to kill Anna Navarra later on as well. I think that's more fun, to be honest.
See to the helipad. We know your brother was here. He is gone, but we will find him.
All clear, sir. We've disabled the security grid. Agent Herman is on his way.
So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to Agent Herman, and I'm going to end it once we've talked to Agent Herman, and like end it before we go back to UNATCO HQ, because after this mission, this is where the game picks up.
All clear, sir.
This is like this whole.
We've disabled the security grid.
This entire like kind of thing in New York. We've been to Hell's Kitchen. We've dealt with the NSF.
Agent Herman is on his way.
Dealt with Juan Lebedev now. We've got the few barrels of ambrosia, the few containers of ambrosia from the airfield. All of that kind of stuff. The game really picks up from now on, and the next time we visit UNATCO, shit goes down basically. Which you'll see in the next couple of videos. And then from then on, the game is really, really like kind of the story just keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. And it's really, really
Manderley
good.
has assigned me the peacekeeping occupation of the airport.
Standard procedure, it appears. I'm sure we can count on you.
I want to be the one to execute Lebedev.
Some bad news. I already took him out.
Yes, of course. Congratulations, Agent.
Hey, about my brother.
A shame that we have to track down and kill one of our most advanced agents. At least we have one of you left.
Don't you think we should give Paul a chance to explain himself? He's been with UNATCO for years.
Only one thing can happen when you break your oath to the Coalition.
Dun dun dun. That's very, very ominous talk.
I will be truthful. I have requested the assignment of the Paul Denton assassination.
Paul Denton.
Again, they ignore me. Again, they think they have a better punishment for a traitor than a shotgun to the head. I will do it myself, even if they say to get him alive.
Gun for Herman, what a mean streak, man.
I was the one who warned them a year ago not to trust Paul Denton. Do not make the same mistakes as your brother. The helicopter is waiting. Agent Navarra and I will handle it from here.
So yeah, I know obviously we talked about helicopter. Let's go back to UNATCO. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for putting up with the crash. Thank you for putting up my backtracking and my rambling about what's going on in the game. I hope you find it enjoyable and at least something interesting you put on in the background or whatever. I will again try and put up some more videos soon. The game gets really, really good from here on out. Some really, really cool stuff happens, and your arsenal changes. The kind of guns you have and that kind of thing. It's really, really, really cool. This is kind of where they could have split the game in two, really. If depending on who you killed at the airport, they could have had Paul stay there and you fight off a UNATCO and then you escape or whatever. Instead, this is the way they decided to do it. But again, they had the timing constraints and all that kind of stuff. I can't really blame them. The game is fantastic as it is. It's a bit odd because you've got a speaking protagonist, so they're not just like a blank slate like Gordon Freeman or something. So it kind of what happens is a bit odd because you suddenly change sides. It's not really a spoiler, everyone knows what happens really. You suddenly change sides, and it's very, very odd that you would suddenly change sides just out of the blue, and no matter how up to that point, no matter how you tried to wreck the NSF, like by killing them rather than knocking them unconscious and all that kind of stuff, doesn't really matter. And the rest of the game, it doesn't really matter, and you know, XYZ. So, thanks very, very much for watching, as I said. If you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, leave them in the comment section below. I know I don't have the best equipment, I've got a shitty webcam, and I've not got the computer to kind of record massively high quality. Deus Ex is really good actually because it's really, really easy to run, so I can record it in higher quality without taxing the system too much. And the game doesn't tax the graphics card very much anyway. But like I said, thank you for watching. It was a very long video, this one, 1.5 hours. They're not going to be this long. I will try and break them up a little bit more than this one. But like I said, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for next time. Until then, see ya.